219 to win from 39 overs. 5.62 runs per over will do it. That's found the gap. It's well placed. Sehwag off the mark with a boundary.
What a superb timer of the ball Virender Sehwag is. These two, once they get going, I tell you what, it'll be entertainment for 40,000 people sitting here in the crowd.
Well, it is stand and deliver, isn't it? That's a good shot. Tendulkar also looking to come forwards, looking to use the pace of the ball, and any little bit of width is looking as though it's going to get punished.
What a lovely timing that. He's hit the sweetest part of the blade there, Sachin Tendulkar. He's more upright than Virender Sehwag, more balanced. Lovely timing.
Slow delivery. Tendulkar looked as though he was almost waiting for it. No hesitation. Saw it from the hand. He was seen, I'm sure, the off-break action of Darren Gough.
Tell you what about Sachin Tendulkar, the better the bowler, the better he bats. The better the rhythm and the action of the bowler. He reads the bowler better, Sachin Tendulkar. What a great shot that was. Beautifully timed. No chance for Nasir Hussain at short extra cover to stop that one. These two, I tell you, if they get going, the crowd here, they are going to love it.
Work through the onside this time. Now you really have to concentrate to remember who's batting here, because both men have the ability to manufacture strokes in a very similar style.
There are certain strokes when they play, they look alike.
That's four. Maybe not. Well, he made room for the shot. He tried to create that space on the offside. It looked as though he'd really hit it well to start with, but has he or hasn't he got it just in the nick of time? He's got to release the ball. It's close. Michael Vaughan's shoulders should be nicely warmed up by now. I don't think Michael Vaughan's going to get that one. He's not even in the same county. 39 without loss now.
I tell you, these two are batting to the crowd's delight. Any opportunity they've got of scoring runs, they've not missed.
More runs here. Sprint across the field isn't going to be enough from Paul Collingwood. Two men from Yorkshire, Darren Gough and Matthew Hogarth, striving at either end of this ground to keep things quiet. Both of them finding life very hard indeed. Well, they can match each other shot for shot. Virender Sehwag.
I hope they're not competing with each other in the middle, Virender Sehwag and Sachin Tendulkar, because if they are doing that, and the form that they are in, the bowlers are in trouble. They've been in trouble so far.
Men of this class, Tendulkar and Sehwag, have been able then, when the line has been adjusted, just to pick the ball up, play through the line, flick it over the onside. That's 3 shots in a row now that have gone very, very quickly to the leg side boundary. As the ball gets older, then the opportunities are going to be fewer to do this.
So these two, they want to make full use of the new ball that is being bowled at them. They want to score as many runs as possible. They're going at 8.8 and over at the moment.
Beautifully played. Pure timing, pure elegance, pure runs.
What a lovely stroke. When they're together, Virender Sehwag and Sachin Tendulkar, they keep talking to each other, doing pretty well together.
Well, that's just clubbed away. And Sehwag played that on the length.
This is an absolute decimation of the England bowling attack. An unrelenting onslaught by the Indian batsman, carrying the form, both Sehwag and Tendulkar, and he picks it up so beautifully.
Well, Ben Holyoke lost his run, tried to bowl and went for 4.
This is a nicely wrapped gift for him.
Well, it's down there. All it needed was to be helped. That's exactly what Sachin Tendulkar's done. Andrew Flintoff. Now, hasn't quite got hold of it, so Egber's got hold of enough of it. Take it to the boundary and the carnage continues.
Certainly does. Tendulkar going the aerial route this time, playing it with the angle. It's a good thing he looked to play on the leg side. He just went with the flow.
And there's some more. 4 more. Sehwag moves on to 42 now from just 29 deliveries.
Destruction continues. Destruction of the England bowling attack. Free swing of his arms, the free flow of the arm. Look at that follow through of the bat, going right back after the ball was met. He's really showing the full flair out here in Kanpur. 8 short of a 50.
No, that's 4 short of 50. Now that's a better shot for me. because he's given himself just a little bit of room, and he's hit this on the up. This is quality.
I think the shot of Virender Sehwag's innings on a slow pitch to hit a spanking drive straight down the pitch. Tendulkar was perhaps suggesting to Sehwag to just keep his cool, not to get carried away.
Well, that's the way to bring your 50 up. Smashed away over mid-wicket. This is fifth 50 one-day internationals, and I doubt if many have been quicker than this one.
And he got a standing ovation from his players in the dressing room, because they realise any score that is to be chased at Kanpur is never easy. But Virender Sehwag has certainly made things simpler for the rest of the batsmen. 51 of 36 balls. Another gem of an innings from Virender Sehwag. The good thing is taking some time off.
Well, it's going to be 4 more. Drift into the legs, you pay the price.
There you are. Captain injured, but very pleased. He's got the pads on, so he'll come out to bat. This is the range I was talking about.
And it's just getting more and more painful. 12 from the over, it's 98 without loss. It's going for 4, whether it's off the bat or the pad, I'm not quite sure. Umpire says it's the bat. England will have to make a change here. I think the man they've got to bring in is... That's it. Beautifully played. Sehwag is racing away here. Under 63 and some magnificent stroke play. This is great timing, as the ball's full, almost Yorker length. Still, it races to the boundary. How clever is that?
Well, you've seen the drives. It's time to show some fine sweeps. Premeditated shot and actually scooped it behind.
It's 44. Well, it's short. He just waited for it. Knew the mid-on was in. Clever play. Didn't try and drag it towards mid-wicket, where there is a fielder out, but hit it down the ground.
And you used the right word for that shot. It was a clever shot.
It's got it straight to him. Well, it's the end of a wonderful partnership, and it's the end of Virender Sehwag. The blow has just sunk in. As far as the crowd are concerned, there was just that little moment of silence. Now the applause starts.
Wonderful innings, Sehwag 82, caught by Hoggard, 134 for 1 India.
Now on, India can just coast if they want to. Get that. But it's 11,000 runs in one-day international cricket, a fantastic record.
11,000 ahead of the rest. Azharuddin, Desmond Haynes, Mark Waugh, some terrific players there.
Placed away, nice little high full toss, but placed beautifully. And already Sourav Ganguly showing signs he might carry on where the first wicket partnership left off.
Catch it!
Well, that's 4. Fine shot. Ganguly might just have been trying to line him up for that.
It certainly was. More of the same in terms of boundaries. That's a 23rd 4.
That's straight down the ground as well. Ganguly deliberately putting that front leg well out of the way, allowing those arms to come through.
Oh yeah, Carl!
Collingwood holding back with the delivery, not holding back with the reaction. Just see how far outside leg stump that front leg is.
But technically, as you say, down the ground to get his front leg out of the way, aiming straight down the ground.
Still the runs come.
Tendulkar, the classy Tendulkar, will just lift the ball over the top.
Well, Ganguly with the confidence to do this to Darren Gough as well.
Right leg out of the way again, driving down the ground, giving himself room and throw his front leg wide.
Well, a little bit of self-defence probably from Sourav Ganguly. Hussain, I have a feeling, might have politely asked whether the umpire agreed there might have been an obstruction of the field or a handle of the ball or whatever. Got the right answer. Sourav Ganguly could argue defending himself as the ball was thrown very hard by Nasser Hussain. He's got to get back into his ground. Now, if you willfully deflect the ball, you can be in trouble. If you're defending yourself, you're not. I'll let Aaron Lal and Ian Botham debate the point.
Indeed, David, it did appear that he was defending himself. And Hussain, I'm sure, was not really keen on that appeal. It was more a sort of an act in frustration, because there's not a lot of answers that he has at the moment against these Indian batsmen.
Ball Collingwood. Goes for 4 again. Supreme stuff from Sachin Tendulkar. Runs flowing at will from the bat of the little master. Nothing, it seems, that Nasser Hussain can do about it. Nothing that any of the England bowlers can do about it.
Now to win 44 of 89. And again, a fabulous hit straight down the ground. He's got such a beautiful swing of the bat. Favours the offside a bit. Likes to go over the top, around that mid-off area. Lovely shot.
Slower ball. Cleverly bowled. And it turned.
Well, it did appear that he's got some semblance of form back because he was striking the ball well. Just overplayed his hand a bit. Again trying to make space for himself, wasn't there. Also moved away off the seam. That was good delivery also. 26 for Ganguly. Yes, it did turn. It was the off break. Deceived Ganguly completely.
Dinesh Mongia, the crease, the new batsman who's been in good form.
Mohammad Kaif, his debut. He's the young boy from UP. This is his home ground. He used to come in next. Now, under these circumstances,
it's just worked through the onside. Just waited for it. Everything was right there. Body position, knew exactly where he was hitting the ball. He moves on to 70. And just to follow it up, I'll hit this one on the ground. Well, 2 fine strokes, both well executed. This is the first one. Just picked his spot and rolled the wristers. And I'm saying,
absolute treat. Magnificent shots, both of them. The second one, even better than the first. Head over the ball. Great balance.
Almost comes off the middle of the bat. Beautifully timed. Just leant on it, didn't try and hit it too hard. All timing.
Yes, that was pure timing. And that face says it all. It's really important to have a good beginning to the innings. And the boundaries continue to flow. Very intimidating stroke play by the Indians today. This is going to put a lot of pressure on Nasser Hussain. He would have a certain amount of hangover from this kind of batting. He has to win the next 2 to level the series.
Just look at the people. I mean, these guys, as you see as the picture pans out, you'll see they're across the road. There's not a seat to be had there.
You think somebody's making money on that one?
I'm sure. Now coming back into the attack. Make that 11 rather to win. Effortless.
Yes, he's just come in and fit into this run feast. But none of us was quite prepared for what we saw today. Amazing display of batting. Demoralized the opposition and took the match away in the first 10-12 overs itself.
Sachin Tendulkar's decided it's time for a cup of tea. Just 6 more required. And this, we have to say, has been annihilation.
Yes, this really is an annihilation of the bowling. Will he close it with a 6? And he does.
That'll do. Well called. There we go. All the way. Now, according to me, that's the end of the game. The umpires and everyone are still out there, but I believe that you have won this game. There it is. And Lal called it. And that's exactly the way the game has ended. Dropped, but about 20 yards over the rope. The game is all over. Sachin Tendulkar finishes it in style. 87 not out from 66 balls. India win this comprehensively by 8 wickets and now lead the series 3-1.